Oh my goodness, we have a little bird's nest up here. There'll be little babies in it soon. You know what that means. It's nesting time. Well, welcome back. So, what is nesting? Some of you are very familiar with what the term nesting is, and some of you might be like, what? Like what birds do? Yes, exactly, like what birds do. So nesting is just kind of an automatic feeling that parents will get, probably specifically the mothers, but even fathers can get that nesting vibe whenever a new baby or child is getting ready to come into the home. So when you're pregnant, the baby's getting close to being born, what do you feel like doing? Setting up the baby room, getting baby supplies, learning about babies, just getting your home ready. Same thing when you adopt a child. You want to get the child's room ready. Make sure that there are some things available for them when they get here. Organize your house. Get adoption books. Learn about different things that the child might need to deal with or that they might be going through. Things that you might need to do as an adoptive parent. So that's what we're doing here. We've gotten Jose's room put together. I'll take you over and show you his room that we have put together for him. I've also been putting together this scrapbook for him that I'm pretty sure this is going to read backwards once it's up on YouTube. So sorry about that. And I am going to put a picture of him in there, but I can't do that until after the adoption is totally finished. And I can't even show you anything in here except for one page because, he's in all the pictures. He's in all the pages. So this is the only one I can show you, which I'm sure you're thrilled to see. This was a Christmas card that he did when he was here, and then that little tiger thing. So I just put it in there for him as a memory. And the purpose of doing this book is to start to help him to build a history. We made a scrapbook like this for our daughter Stephanie when she came, and we included the very earliest pictures that we could possibly find. I think the youngest one of her was when she was 11. That's the youngest picture that she has. And so we included any of those. We included pictures from when she came to visit us, when we went out to go visit her, pictures that we got in between when we were working on the adoption. They would sometimes send us things. We put a page of information about her, like I have in here, like birth date, where they were born, height, favorite colors, favorite sports, food, favorite subjects in school, hobbies, dreams for the future, how old they were, year in school. So of course at the time, when the book was made. And so now our daughter, she has 3 scrapbooks. We were able to get a few more pictures a little bit later on of her when she was in the foundation. And so those were just put into another little book. It was actually a book that her grandmother sent, well, my husband's mother, so her adopted grandmother, sent her. It was a book that was for a quinceañera, or celebrating her 15th birthday, and so that she could put pictures and things from that, and then she just put those pictures that came from Colombia that we were able to get a hold of. She put those in there. So there's just a few pages, it's not a lot. And then for every year when they complete when Stephanie has completed an anniversary, an adoption anniversary, which for her is December 4th. We'll do something special like a gift or go out to dinner or, just a little something special to celebrate. And this last year I made her another scrapbook. So she's in 11th grade right now. And so this scrapbook contained everything, pictures from everything since she's gotten here until now. So about 2.5 years. Is that right? 9th, 10th, yeah, 2.5 years worth of pictures. And then the second half of the scrapbook I left empty, and I told her, okay, so I have scrapbooked the first half. Here's the rest of your book that's empty and a bunch of scrapbooking supplies. Now it's your turn to do the rest, to keep doing it. And she's kind of daunted by that, like, I don't know how to do it. Like, well, just follow my example and you can ask me questions. But she's just surprised. She'll say, oh my gosh, now I have 3 scrapbooks. I can't believe it. I have so many scrapbooks. And granted, not everybody scrapbooks, but I was definitely a scrapbooker as I came out of like the 80s and 90s whenever scrapbooking was huge. And so I have a whole shelf full of scrapbooks. Plus, I have a whole other shelf just full of like family history stuff, journals, my own journals, tons of pictures, things from ancestors, books full of things. So, the fact that she's like overwhelmed, well, maybe not overwhelmed, but just excited, a little bit overwhelmed by 3 books, is a little bit humorous to me. But that's just a testament to the fact that she never had anything like that before. She didn't even have any pictures beyond, before the age of 11. So to start to be able to build that kind of thing is actually really special. So this will be, Jose's book to start his own history. And then I'm sure I will make him another one. And then hopefully, boys just tend not to, keep history as much, maybe write in journals, but it tends to be girls more that do that. Maybe he will, who knows? Maybe he'll think that's the coolest thing, but he will have something at least that he can show his children and his grandchildren, something that is his own history. So what else have we been doing in our nesting efforts? One thing has been we've started going through the house and kind of reorganizing some things, and then also going through and thinking, okay, do we need these things? Let's get rid of things we don't need, because we're just gonna have to make space for a new person anyways, and it's kind of ridiculous just to keep a bunch of junk around, things you don't need. Plus, that's great stuff for yard sales, which another yard sale is something we definitely want to do just to help finish off our fundraising before we go out to Colombia. So we're cleaning out things, and then we also just want to do general cleaning, dusting, cleaning floors, making sure things are just nice and ready to go, comfy, and kind of that fresh new start for when Jose gets here. Okay, so then Jose's room. I want to take you over and show you his room. Okay, so I'm going to take you into Jose's room and show you what we have done. All right, so just give like a quick little overview. And then I'll show you, so like this right here, this is a painting, a very large painting that we got in Colombia when we went for Stephanie's adoption. And these are very typical Colombian items, and I thought maybe, a little taste of home would be nice. And then his bed, and even though it's like blue, it has flowers on it, and I keep thinking he might like something a little less girly, but maybe we'll let him choose something when he gets here instead of me trying to figure it out. And then this hat right here, he brought this from Colombia and he gave it to us. He was wearing it when he came. And so leave that for him. And then this is a present that we got him for Christmas. I'm not gonna tell you what it is though, it's a surprise. Maybe we'll do a little video of him opening it. So he'll get it. He'll get his birthday present when he gets here. We did a little kind of like celebrating from afar with him. And then books, mostly English books here, all the way from baby books to older ones. And because he's gonna need to learn how to speak English. So he's gonna be starting with the baby stuff. And then we got Man of La Mancha painting. This one also came from Colombia. We bought it there. And let's see, those are just some little paintings that I did. This right here is super fun. I love this. When he was here for Christmas, we celebrated Noche de Velitas, and he wanted to make his own candle. So he got this Coke can and saved it and cut off the top and then melted wax into it to make his candle. And of course he wouldn't be allowed to take that home, but we told him that we would save it for him. So that is his room that we have set up for him. And you know, there's some things in here. There's not a lot yet, because there's going to be a lot of room for his own growth, and maybe he'll just want to change things up totally. Repaint it like our daughter painted her room blue, super duper blue. You know, we want her to have her personality in her room, just like we want Jose to have his personality in his room. And that's it. That's what we've done. Even Minnie's been helping us out, haven't you, manners? She just wants to sit on my lap all the time is the thing, don't you? Yeah. So that has been our efforts in nesting. Thank you guys so much for joining us as we create our adoptive family. And we'll see you next time. Hopefully we'll have some really great news for you the next time that I see you. All right. Bye.